Boo, and welcome to Thepalmup. I'm Aiden Taramanovic, your host. I'd like to start by saying first and foremost a very happy and safe new year to all the people around the world. And secondly, I would like to wish my fellow authors, my fellow aspiring writers, my fellow children of the world, adults, grandparents who are aspiring to write their first book, who are in the process of writing their first book, who are stuck deep in the middle of their novel, small fiction, short fiction, poetry. This show is going to be dedicated to all you fellow readers, fellow aspiring authors and writers. I created this show a few months ago, 6 months I would say, and then I deleted it, simply due to the fact that I felt like it had no purpose and volume behind it. I was interviewing all kinds of people. I was still investigating as to what I truly wanted to do with the show. And after a few months of having a break, I had some time to think and dig deep and decide what it is that truly aligns with me. I had a dabble at acting. I did a few short movies, which was pretty cool. Something creatives love to do. I'm a content maker and I create deep from within me. So if I see a word, I'm able to create that one word into 1,000 words. Don't ask me how. It's possible. I love reading. I've always loved reading. When I pick up a book, something magical happens inside me. Does this happen to you? When you pick that pen up and begin to write and express yourself. There are millions of writers around the world like me who are stuck in the mud and complacent. I became very complacent in the last year or so when I decided that I was going to write my first book. So here we are. I'm 33 years old, and after a few months of having a break and thinking how I should go about this, our social media platform is here so we can document our lives. Now, I've seen far too many videos and short films on these social media platforms, Facebooks, which don't promote growth. And I'm a person of growth. I'm a person who likes to dig deep and find the true inner abilities and talents of what it is that I'm truly on earth for. I've been stuck for a few years now, and after a few months of actually digging deep and being locked away and just having time to myself, being around family, I was able to come up with the decision that I can't run away from this anymore, these books. So this show will be dedicated to you readers, to you authors, to you aspiring authors. The chances of us actually publishing a book are slim to none, as we know. But I'm not after it for the money. I'm not after it to make myself a name in this world. It's just something that needs to be done. I've got a really good friend who's a rapper, aspiring rapper, and me and him have these conversations all the time. And he says, look, I can't do anything else. The guy drives Uber and he records music weekly. And without that, he can't function. And this is something that's been with me for a long time as well. But I've hidden it. I've hidden it from people. It's like being gay and not telling anyone for 15, 20 years. Imagine how hard that would be. And then you come out and you're blossoming like a flower. Because at the end of the day, the people that truly matter and love you will be there for you. So this show will be dedicated to all you guys and aspiring people who want to get into reading and writing books and don't have the confidence. I'm going to aim to cover one book a week. I'm going to read it myself, and then I'm going to give it a nice review. We're going to talk about it, and it'll help me also understand myself as a writer and where I'm heading. To be honest with you, I have no idea where I'm heading, but I know that I need to head in this direction, and that's all that my heart is telling me. So it's a beginning journey for me as well, so you're joining me from the start. It's going to be documented and it's going to be consistent, and I'm going to do it weekly. Aside from working full-time, which is what I've begun to do again after a few years off, it's gonna be hard to juggle it all, but hopefully I will be able to manage to bring you some strong content, positive content, and we can get stuck into it. This is one of the books I'm reading now. I'll review it at a certain stage. It's called The Big Book of Tashi. Two lovely writers, Anna Feinberg and Barbara Feinberg, and the illustrator is Kim Gamble. It's a very simple book, and it's aimed at kids 4 years old to about 10 years old, I would say. I wouldn't go any higher than that. Simply for the fact that the content is very simple, it's light-hearted, it's very positive, it's quirky, and these two lovely ladies have a way with imagination that I can't begin to tell you. So I'm excited to cover this book with you guys and tell you all about it. And yeah, where I can just give my personal opinion, not being biased or discriminating in any simple shape or form. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on Thepalmup, a show aimed at our beautiful authors of the world, aspiring authors and content makers. My goal on this show as well, first and or lastly, should I say, is to also get in touch with aspiring authors or people that have written books. So you can DM me at any time, even if you've got a book on Kindle or on Amazon. I would love to hear from you. I can cover your book. I would love to read it, and then I can come and see you for a 10-15 minute interview, which is what this show is about, where we can sit and interact and share some ideas and knowledge, and you can provide to the world how you did it, how your journey was to get to the top, whether it be just on Amazon and you haven't even sold a single copy. You got there and you managed to do it, which is far more than a lot of people in this world. So forget the haters, forget the non-believers. If it's something that tingles inside your stomach and you're thinking about it, you got to do it. I have a secret and I have a confession to make before I end this and say Happy New Year. I used to create Instagram accounts and just not even put names. I used to be faceless with different kinds of pictures, and I would do a lot of writing underneath pictures, just expressing myself. The reason I did this was because I thought, my friends are going to think I'm clinically crazy or insane. Look, I'm a complex creature like most of us are, but I have a beautiful personality and a soul, and I know what I'm truly aligned to do on planet Earth today. It took me about 15-20 years, but we'll get into that another time. So, if you're an aspiring writer, author, wanting to get in touch, please DM me. I would love to cover your book. Then we can come and meet for a 15-minute interview. I'll post it on social media for the world to see, because it's all about the struggle. And if we can't help each other during this struggle, it ain't fun. So, Happy New Year from Thepalmup. Currently back at home with my oldies. Hey, it's not too bad. Life is alright. I've got my book in my hand and I'm excited. I'm excited to be sharing my journey with you. The proper journey. Alright, Aiden Tarmanovic from Thepalmup. You take care and Happy New Year, guys. All the best.